right, so today on the channel we're going to do something a little special, a little different. And again, the product that I'm going to be talking about, I am not sponsored by them in any way or in any fashion whatsoever. I just had, I saw them, I saw a lot of people talk about them. I saw that it was a product that was available. And I said, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. I like a lot of their weapon systems that they have, and a lot of the you know, stuff that they're putting together and selling, and I definitely wanted to give that a shot to see how it would work out. So a couple things about it. The name of the company is called Gridiron Studios, I believe. Here, hold on, let me look. Well, Gridiron Studios is the name of the company, and their website is gridironprops.com. I ordered from them, and I have to tell you, I think because, and I think I mentioned it in my earlier video, the only nitpicky problem that I've had with them is that, and this might be, you know, it's endemic to companies of this size that are trying to scale up because of their success. So that's what I meant with, there was a nitpicky problem that I had, and it's endemic to every company of this size. And that is, it's a good problem to have. They are a victim of their own success, right? They have a lot of great stuff on their site, and sometimes I think they struggle to keep up. Now, I say that because I'm used to, you know, sometimes I order from eBay, sometimes I order from, you know, some of these other toy stores, and I usually get the message that, hey, we're turning it around, we're sending it out the door in 24 hours or at the longest 72 hours. I think Gridiron did their best that they could. They were very responsive to me. They said, hey, sorry about that. You know, we've got some other things going on, but we'll get that to you. So I emailed them twice, and twice I got a response within 24 hours. So I would say to you that they're just, you know, if you order from them, expect a little bit of a wait. And I was so satisfied with the product, and we'll talk about that in a minute, that I went ahead and ordered again. And this time a little bit of a bigger order. So the first one wasn't that small. I wanted to see if they could push something out, and they did. And let's see how long it takes them to do the second one. Now, the second one I placed the order on a Saturday. I don't expect them to be working on the weekend, but let's see how long it takes them to send out. So anyways, the couple things that I bought more than just a couple. I bought quite a few, but anyways, a couple things. And you know, the other thing that I will talk about is they're a little bit pricey, and I think they're pricey because they're not a big company. They produce very small things. They produce in very small amounts, and they have to make some of that money back, and they have to make it worth their while. You don't have to buy from them. I'm just telling you that that's an option for you. I'm not shilling for them. I'm just going over a review for you of their weapons so that you could see that this is something I use. This is something that I use to, you know, make my figures come alive a little more, give some more variety to my figures as well. So by no means do you have to buy any of this. You know, get it, be responsible about how you budget, be responsible about how you spend your money and who you put your money towards. That being said, again, I really like their product so far. So far, I've got nothing but winners. I had one little problem with the Mod Deuce over here. And this is a funny part. When I remember shooting this bad boy, and I remember there was two handles back here in the back. Well, I didn't realize that there was maybe a modified one. That the one that was mounted on top of Humvee had two handles in the back, and you would let that go and, you know, reload or whatever, so you could point better. Well, this one has one handle here and one handle up here, I guess, so that's you could carry it with this backpack, right? So whatever. So I never fired this version. I didn't even know it existed. But anyways, I like the way, like I said, the only problem I had with this is that this was a little bit curved. It was a little bit kind of curved when I received it. All I did was add a little bit of heat to it, and just it immediately just went back to the shape that it was supposed to go to, and it stayed there, which was fantastic. I really appreciate that. So I picked up the, this 50 cal Ma Deuce version, and it comes with a little backpack that you can actually carry around. That's why it has, I guess, the modified grips there. And it actually came with these sandbags too, which is really neat. I dig it. They put little sandbags in there so you could use it. It makes it a little bit more realistic, and I really like that. And it also, the pack that I bought also came with this little pack-in, this little weapon right here. I think this is a M4, and then they gave me some of these little interesting, extra, magazine, options here. This is not a regular magazine. I never fired with this magazine. I guess you can have extra rounds. Only problem with cooking off this many rounds is this barrel is going to get damn hot. So you better be quite judicious on how you fire off these rounds, or that barrel might start to melt on you. But anyways, I like it. I like the way it looks. The plastic. So here's the thing about the plastic that I've been feeling. I don't know if it's extruded. I don't know if it's probably 3D printed, I'm guessing. Valaverse, the thing I can compare them closest to is Valaverse, but the Valaverse plastic that they use is much stronger than the plastic that's in these. And the other thing that Gridiron Studios did, and I didn't think about this. I mean, I know some people do it already, but they give you a little rubber band to use it as a gun sling, right? As a weapon sling. I never particularly use this sling. I mean, I think it was an option to use it, but I never used that sling. I always used this one, and that was because you could sling it on your back and not mess around with it bouncing around in the front of you when you run or whatever. So this was the weapon sling I was most accustomed to. It's a very traditional weapon sling. So anyways, this is the Valaverse one. The plastic on these is much harder, much it's much less flexy. And this one has a little bit of play to it. That's okay. It's way better than the super rubbery ones that end up looking like, I don't know, they just don't look good, from the ones that Hasbro or Mattel sometimes send to us. So I don't like it when my weapons are rubbery. That kind of ticks me off quite a bit. The other thing that I picked up, which was really cool, I really like this. If you're gonna have a bat, let me see if I can get him in camera here, because he's kind of tough to get in the picture because I set all this up. But anyways, if you're gonna have a bat, make sure you have a bat with a minigun on him. Man, let that sucker rip. Look at that bat. I really like, he's got his little can of ammo here. He's got his minigun. Why wouldn't you have a heavy gunner bat, supporting your regular troops out there, especially if you can get right in the line of fire and, let the enemy have it. Poor Joes. You're going to get ripped to shreds. Anyways, I really like the way that came out. Easy to put on. It immediately clipped on to the hand of the bat. I picked that extra bat up just for that, because I wanted a little heavy. Basically, he's going to be my heavy crimson bat. The other thing that we picked up, and I'll probably have some more reviews on some of the other Gridiron things that I got in, was this highly detailed. And the interesting part is, maybe I'm crazy, but this plastic feels sturdier than this plastic. So maybe they're using different grades of plastic, or maybe their black plastic is a little bit different than their green plastic. But this is a highly detailed 50 cal sniper rifle, just beautifully detailed. And the amazing thing about it, and this is what I really like about it, excuse me there, is that you can, I'm going to push you back a little bit, nobody panic. You can actually take this guy apart, and put it in its weapons case. And look at this. You've got these come out, these shells come out, and this comes out. Look at that. Mezco does that for us. They put a little shell in there for us, 50 cal shell. It just makes a whole world of difference, right? It just looks really great. So let me take this apart real quick, because it just literally comes apart and goes into its own little case. I love that you could do this. This is so amazing. And it fits snugly right in there. And then you take this top part and then, well, you got to take the scope off. Take the scope off. I believe it goes in that away or the other way. No, that away. So there goes the scope. And it's got this little tripod over here as well, which is fantastic. And then you take it and just put the rest of the weapon right in there. Sits in there perfectly and snugly. Just like that. It closes. You're good to go. It's got a little carrying case. Look at that. This is another carrying case over here. This is just an amazing little weapon system. I am highly satisfied with this. Holy moly, this is great detail, great work. Now, the thing about this is you're going to pay for it. It's highly detailed work. It's highly, you know, professional. And it's a very niche market. So I under no circumstances go into the illusion when you go to that site that everything is going to be, you know, one weapon's going to cost you, you know, $2. No, it's going to be a little more than that. And when I say a little, it's, you might be a little shocked, but anyways, I like quality. I like paying for specific things that I want. And I also like to budget and spend my money where I think I want to, you know, I want to see some quality there. And not only that, but I support American businesses and I want to support this company. They're doing a great work for us in the toy community, and I want them to continue to do that. The last thing that I got, which was pretty hilarious to me, I had to have this. And again, I think I talked about this on my haul video. I wasn't going to open one of my Alien action figures that are probably worth hundreds of dollars now, because I don't think NECA's making them anymore. But I wasn't going to pop one open just to get this. I really appreciate them. I don't know who I'm going to give this weapon to, but somebody's going to end up getting a pulse rifle. They're going to run around my diorama back here with the pulse rifle. So all that to say is, for my experience, and I paid for it just like everybody else would pay for it. And again, know that going into their site, you're going to go in there and you're going to pay for quality, and you're going to pay for the work that they do. And it's an American company. So I am happy, very satisfied with the customer service that they gave me, very satisfied with the product that they ended up sending out, and so satisfied that I ordered another order of stuff from them. So, you know, I'm glad that I'm beyond the moon that I could use it with my Action Force. I'm beyond the moon that I can use it with, you know, my G.I. Joe Classified. And, you know, I could probably use it with some of the Marvel Legends goons that are out there as well, you know. So he's actually got a Valaverse weapon over there. But which do I prefer? I would say, and this is just being super honest, if Valaverse would produce some of these weapons and some of these, you know, styles, I'd probably buy from Vala. But I think Gridiron has created a niche market for niche goods and some of the things that we want to see. So I'm glad to pay them as well, because I don't, you know, Bobby's, you know, focused on a much broader picture, while Gridiron is focused on providing weapons cases, you know, just some of the, you know, field computers, you know, just some of the little specialty items that are missing out of some of these figures and some of these scenes that would take it to the next level. So with that, thanks for watching. That's my review of some of the Gridiron products that I ordered today. Again, you know, nobody sent me this for free. I paid for it with my own money, and it wasn't cheap, but I think it definitely merits the price for the quality and the customer service, and it's an American company, and I'm glad to support it. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know if I was fair to it. Let me know what you guys think. If you've ordered from Gridiron, let me know what you guys think about it. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.